Okay.
It's recording now?
Yes. So let's just get in the room, okay? Before we do our introductions, hey, y'all, this is the Tay Goddess Show with Goddess Talks. I have here my great old friend, and we are continuing our friendship, and I love it. Just being on the same, you know what I'm saying, on the same course of this thing called life, as we all are. He has walked in the room with these drinks with his label on it. It says Measurements of Excellence, a Black bartending experience. And I love it. His Instagram, y'all, is on this product. It's at Mo Life and Drinks. That's MOELIFE in drinks. And I love it. Like, I'm going to take a sip, obviously, just to get some flavors flowing. Like, let's start with the drink. So this is mine. Mine is green, y'all. Yeah. What do I have here?
Yours is the Jaded. It's a green apple infused bourbon with a green apple pineapple vodka splash with champagne. Yeah.
So is a lie. You need to stop it. All of that excellence is in this in this jar right here.
Yep, all that. Yeah, it's 13 ounces. The way I measure it out, you're getting 2 drinks in one. So when you first open it up, it's gonna be kind of it's gonna have like a little punch to it. That's gonna smooth out.
I think I need a punch.
Yeah.
Maybe a little slap, but I'm gonna open mine, y'all. Like, I'm sure. I mean, he brought another flavor. I don't even know what flavor it was.
That was the.
What color was it?
It was mango tango. Yeah, mango papaya bourbon. Peach pineapple vodka splash.
He is hitting me with this bourbon though. Like, come on now. Okay, I'm opening mine, y'all. We're just starting off with the flavors. Like I said, like, we might start off with what we need. You know what I'm saying? With the punch. We're talking about punch.
Yeah. You gotta start the day off how I need to, man.
Yeah. So. Just opening this bottle top, like, my mouth is watering. Like, my mouth is watering, and honestly, I have some butterflies in my stomach. Oh my God. I'm a little scared. I'm a little nervous. Yeah. I might be saying some stuff on here today y'all ain't even wasn't ready for. So man, here we go.
Unfiltered.
All right, I'm going in, y'all. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh my God. You saw my mouth. You saw my mouth, right?
Yeah, I did.
Boy, I just drank a sip of this drink, and like my reflexes in my mouth just watered up. Like, give me more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in my mind, I know it's dangerous, but my mouth is like smacking.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and sip on this a little bit as you answer this question.
All right.
So let's see. So besides how you doing, what's up? You looking great.
I appreciate it.
You got your bartending going on. Hey, whoop whoop. So what led to this? Like, what was the process of, like, what was your business plan or your step-by-step influence or your step-by-step motivation? Like, what has pushed you to where you are now with your bartending?
Honestly, it came from, like, never just selling for one type of hustle.
Okay.
I've done everything under the sun pretty much.
So is this like a trying new things and mastering it, or?
Yeah, it was one of those things where I was already doing it, but I didn't really just take it serious.
Yeah.
I've been bartending for like 6 years.
Wow.
But I didn't take it serious till like the end of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? I don't stray away from that. Like, I'm really
right.
I've been bartending that long, but I'm really new in the game.
Yeah. But you have a great opportunity now where it's like doors are open. Like, I see you on social media going up, and you got your drinks. Like, how many people move that fast when they get into something that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
just believe. I really just jumped out there, man.
Yes, you gotta take those risks.
Yo, chances make champions. One of the things that I've always talked. Shout out to my boy Cash, man. He be home soon, man. For my boy, A-Star Herb, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Cash, man.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just really just jumped out there, and I was just trying it. So there was this guy. He's actually one of my mentors. He's the owner of the Drunken Corner. His name's Terrell.
Okay, and that's where you at now.
Yeah, I'm the beverage director there. Yeah, we call him T-Dot. But he started out doing drinks during the pandemic, and I had bought some that was cold. and I liked them.
Right,
and so
very much needed.
I had went to the hood, and I wanted something to drink, but I went to the hood and I was like, let me see. And then I got some guys to buy some from me,
Man.
and they called me up the next day, and then I called him like a week later, and I was like, you mind me doing this? And he's like, man, I don't care about that.
Right.
He said, I love bartending, I'm good at bartending. He said, but I like the structure.
Yes.
And he said, go ahead, we got it's money and everything, and I went from there, and here it is. 15 months later, I got one of the hottest bottles of drinks in the city. That's from other people saying.
I feel so gifted just being able to be presented with this pleasure of his, y'all. Like Mo Life and Drinks, y'all gonna hear much more about this on your own terms, because it's worth it. Like, y'all got to do your own research. Go ahead and follow him on Instagram. Go ahead and support his journey. Yeah. I think ever since I met you, it's always been like, as far as your journeys, as far as your accomplishments, like, it's always been like that steady story where it's like you took the risk and you got into the doors and opportunities that, you know what I'm saying, you didn't even have set up. They kind of like fell in front of you. You know what I'm saying? It's like boom, boom, boom. Okay, now that I did this, I have the connects. You know what I'm saying? And now that I did this, now I got these connects. And I feel like you changing different scenes, it grows your network. Yeah. Like that's so smart.
Yeah. So I actually when I started my whole journey as far as like entrepreneurship back in 2015, and I was bartending then, but I was doing like the nightlife. I was promoting for Good Life. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Chris, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Chris.
Ken J, my vice president Kevo.
Yes.
They put me into the scene while I was being club promoter. So Kevo really took me under his wing. We went to different places. He introduced me. I told people about Unofficial Hustle Gang. At the time I was doing clothes. And we just went from there. Clothes was one of those things where I just wanted to see people wearing my shit. Right. It wasn't nothing to make no money. Right. But it grew from there.
Exactly. And just starting somewhere. I'm trying to tell people now, like, and really just from having information in my mind, it could be subconsciously that, it could be from something you told me in the past that is bringing up now that I'm just like, man, if you need a startup, why don't you start with your shirts? And if you need a startup, why don't you,
my overall company motto is to get somewhere, you got to start somewhere.
Yes.
So if you don't start, you were never going to get to that point. Exactly. And for me, I always had some type of starting point. I might not have finished on that. I might have started at A and made it to G, or I might have started at A and I ended up at like W. That. But I always had some type of mapped out plan where I did before, and it just gradually went from there.
And I feel like you have more experience under your wing. Like, you might have those mentors that are mentoring you when you getting sent different directions and getting that experience and gaining this and that. But honestly, just knowing you and seeing that and hearing it from being able to touch you and hear it from you, it's like, man, that man out there getting stuff that all I got to do is ask you a question and off the bat what to tell me, and it's like, well, that's a blessing, like, because I can't be everywhere at once, especially the nightlife. It's just not me. I just can't, I can't be that.
It's funny because somebody had came to me probably about 2 weeks ago, and they came to me a couple months ago, and then came to me again like 2 weeks ago, and they was like, damn, you know a lot of shit. And I said, I'm not gonna lie, I never had a problem being the middleman. Yes. When I was doing a lot of other stuff, I was probably one of like the highest paid middleman ever. And I wasn't even tripping because I was getting paid, but at the same time, my job was to connect the dot. Mm-hmm. If something comes from that connection, cool. But I want to help somebody in some way. So I use that same mantra, that same mindset on this journey, because even though I'm still brand new in the bartending game, what I have is knowledge. And if it's knowledge that I'm not using, then I'm going to give that to somebody that knowledge can help them over that hump. Right. Under the old law is like, the game is to be sold, not to be told. But like, so I believe in that. But if I honestly know and I got a good feeling about that person and what they're trying to do, then I don't have no problem giving it to them because I'm wanting to help them, assist them. I want to assist them because I don't like using the word help.
Right. And, that's all that matters. It's really like, because you can't make somebody do anything and can't feel bad when you're trying to help somebody and they don't do it. And you're like, man, I'm giving you the jewels right here, and you just juggling them. Like, But I definitely feel your point on that, the importance of, you know, helping others and having that mantra of the consistency, you know, where it's like, well, I got to keep moving anyway, but if you're not going to get this, like, I'm giving out jewels, I'm dropping bombs here, you know what I'm saying? Even just looking at your social media, like, I can get a lot from that, which is great. Like, it's a learning lot. It's all about you, you know, what you're about. You give information. I mean, you have great content. You're a people person, you know, so I love that reflects you on your social media, and not that, like, the fact that I know you, it's like, hey, look, this guy's a real deal. Like, he ain't gonna front. He the real deal. I mean, this man will come with, like, the green honey girl shirt, the yellow honey girl, the red honey girl shirt. I was like, this shit is dope. Like, then we was talking about, like, Walmart and stuff. I was like, man, fuck Walmart. I was like, fuck what Walmart is selling. Like, I'm about to wear your shit. You know, I just felt like, middleman or not, like, you were that dude. Like, even if it was behind the scenes, when I wear your stuff, I felt like I can give somebody credit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I know. You need to start your own business doing this. You know, if you need information, like, I felt like that's what that shirt represented. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, anytime somebody came to me and asked questions, I could direct them to you. If you don't ask, you'll never know. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, I was locked up with this guy. This guy, he will always say, seeking you shall find. He made a whole rap song out of that. And then he was like, asking you shall receive. Yes. So anytime I say that to somebody, I think about that guy. I hope he's doing well. Like, you know, saying many blessings upon him.
That sounds like a good song.
Yeah. But he, you know, that's just what it is. Like, I try my best. I'm not perfect, like, of course, like anybody. But, like, I try my best not to use things that I've been through, but I use those same things that I've been through to motivate me to give off what I'm supposed to. Yeah. I'm still in the sense of work in progress.
Yeah, we're all being shaped, you know,
but
sharpened.
But whenever things come about, if I'm seeing that somebody's actually in the place that I was in, and I had figured out a way to get out of that, I give them the blueprint that I use. Yes. And I tell them, man, here, you can have that, you can use that, you can destroy it, you can break it down, whatever it is, you can take what I gave you, use it how I need to, but
make it yours.
Make it yours.
Shit.
And I don't even trip. Because if it wasn't for Chef Jabril, if it wasn't for, you know, Chef Brett, if it really and truly, when I got into hospitality, if it wasn't for Chef Mike at the Sheraton, he gave me a job after my first 100 days of being out of prison. And he was just like, he said, why you need a job? I said, I ain't trying to go back to prison. And he was just like, he's like, how long you been out of prison? And he said, how long did you do? And I said, 5 years. And he said, so how long you been out of prison? I said, today makes 100 days. And he was just like, so you fresh. I said, yeah. And he told me straight up, he said, I'm not doing no background check. I'm not doing no drug test. He said, I want to help you. And then that's really the actual start of everything that we're at
your
today.
Hustle, shit. Because you was a hustler, definitely. And I know people who've been in jail for 5 years, and it's probably been 5 years they've been out, and they ain't started on shit.
Yeah.
I mean, not even started on shit. They haven't followed through with shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, how many times do you have to go back to jail to fucking learn what you need to do out here? You know, it's like, I feel so bad, but it's at the same time, you know, those people are not in my life anymore, and it's just like, you got to surround yourself around that certain vibe where it's like, hey, like you said, if you're not feeling somebody and what they, you know, what you think they're going to do with your resources or what you're giving them, then it's really not worth it. And I feel like people in your life who do invest in you, you know, whether it's your time, opportunity, whether it's resource, product, whatever, it's like a sign from God. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like faith-driven, where it's like, okay, well, I need to make a choice. Am I going to do right or am I going to do wrong? Or I'm going to keep on making these mistakes. Like, am I going to learn from my mistakes? Or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one takes, like, I'm sure when you took that opportunity, you was like, I'm getting my shit together. Whatever I need to do with this income, boom, I'm going to be off on the top. You know what I'm saying? And some people don't see it that way, and it's like a mentality. So how do you feel, now that you have mentioned that, how do you feel you are different from, like, a certain mentality? Like, how has your mentality changed from going to prison to now being being out here hustling and grinding?
Going through prison was probably one of the best, worst things that ever happened to me. My mentality changed a lot just due to the fact of, you know what I'm saying?
Like how the world is on the outside?
Yeah, because the reason why I say prison was the best, worst thing for me is because if I would have stayed out doing the things that I was doing, I know for a fact we wouldn't be here. I'd be dead for sure.
It would be a whole nother life.
Right. And so that's the best thing. However, this is the first time I'm saying this, so it's crazy, but you know, so I'm gonna admit it. While I was in prison, I lost my mom while I was in prison.
Right.
The part I'm about to admit to that I never did was this right here. In the process of me being in prison, I lost my mom, and I feel like for me to have opportunities to be me now, my mom was a sacrifice.
Amen.
And so my mom was my best friend. So
your mom is your mom.
Yeah. And so my mom, so I tell people all the time, like, you know, oh yeah, my mom taught me this, or my uncle, you know what I'm saying, taught me this and stuff like that. But my mentality overall came through like my mom was a hustler. She didn't make excuses.
It was a purpose.
It was a purpose.
Yeah.
And so where I'm at right now mentally is I don't want to dishonor her.
Of course.
But at the same time, I want to build upon things that I can leave behind.
Exactly.
And
that's it right there.
That's it. I just want to leave something.
That's it.
I just want to give the purest form of me. I really don't stray away from like stories that I've encountered, especially dealing with like when I went to prison. Because I want people to know like I've made something out of nothing.
Yes.
I remember one time, I got stories for everything. Man, life is one of those things where it's funny and it's crazy and
very humorous.
Yeah, it's very humorous. And you just look at stuff and it's like,
and just be like,
is that for real?
Yeah, like here we go again.
Yeah, but you just gotta make the best of it. This opportunity I got right now with the Drunken Corner is one of those things where it's tiresome. I'm tired right now, but at the same time, it's a beautiful opportunity.
Yes,
because I have a stage to perform.
Yes,
and so once I see that I'm in action, I don't get tired. And then just like my bottle drinks, anytime I make a drink, anytime I present a drink, anytime I'm shaking of a drink, you know, saying I'm doing justice of giving the purest form of me because I'm putting my love into it because I love it. It's my passion.
And it's crazy because things like that for entrepreneurs or people who really go after what they're passionate about, we hold ourselves accountable to do those things. When you tired, you ain't got somebody be like, bro, get up. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you got this to do. Nobody's holding you accountable to what you got to do. And I feel like that too. Like, man, I be like, man, I be down on myself sometimes just looking at, you know, the world and be like, like, do I have to go through this?
Yeah.
But then, like, being here and actually doing my passion or being passionate about what I'm doing, have somebody supporting me, I'd be like, man, I can do this all day. You know what I'm saying? As long as I got that supporter there, I can do this all day. No matter if I'm tired, no matter if I got a scar on my back, I'm about to do this.
My support system is so extensive, and it's crazy because like I don't know where to start, man. Like right now, I got my partner. His name is Caesar. We reached out. He reached out to each other and stuff like that, and about creating content. There's another guy that reached out to me and can't remember his name. My bad, bro. I got you.
Okay.
About creating content and everything like that because that's going to be the next step for me to get my name out there more.
Hey, look, you're doing good so far.
I appreciate that.
Look, I just talked to somebody about content this morning. They're like, what do I do about this? What do I do about that? Should I do YouTube? Should I do Instagram? And it's like with these platforms out here, you really do have to have like an algorithm of your own of posting or what you want to show. Like, but you look like, oh my gosh. Honestly, looking at your content, I already knew. Yeah. You was the shit. I already knew your drinks was about to be good as fuck. Like somehow I just knew. I was like, man, I gotta get up there. If I want to drink, I know who I want to make my drink. Look, and I'm just like, you know, I'm like, I ain't going to no bars until I go to Mo Life and Drinks bar. Your location, like drive to the location. So yeah, like just having that in mind, I'm just like, okay, I have somebody to support on, and really we need to start thinking like that, especially with black businesses and black support and y'all. Like if you know somebody, like I know someone who just hit up my this lady who does health and beauty, right? And she's like, man, I'm buying this stuff from online and it's coming from here and there, India and China, and I could be buying it from you. Yeah. You know, it's like, you know, where do I need to go to pull up and get this product? Like, we need to be more active in supporting Black entrepreneurs, people with small businesses. Like, I tell people every day, man, I drive so many lifts around to get certain places, and if somebody's selling something out their car, I don't give a fuck. Man, that's the best marketing you could do if you out here driving Lyft. You better sell your shit.
Man, I used to I literally would go Tuesday through Saturday. Sunday and Monday would be my day off, but I usually go Tuesday through Saturday. About 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, I'll fill my whole cooler up, like maybe like with 200 drinks. And I'll put my table in the back. I have a box of liquor, and I'll just drive around, pulling up to like Walmart or somewhere like that. And I'll be like, hey, and I'll make a bullshit flyer like, hey, y'all pull up and, you know what I'm saying, y'all pull up and support your boy. Man, I got $5 margaritas come through. And then people will pull up. I pulled up that Greenspoint Mall when they had that ghetto carnival. Hey, shout out Greenspoint, man. 17,000 block, man. Pure Valley Drive,
Greenspoint.
Man.
I just
talking about Valley Boy in this thing. Man. But you know, I pulled up there and I was making the killing, and then the mall police had told me I had to pack up. But here's the crazy part. It was like, but before you pack up, go ahead and make me 2 margaritas.
Okay, so look. Greenspoint, bro. Shout out.
But yeah, it's just one of those things, like, you know what I'm saying, you have to give yourself an opportunity.
Exactly.
And even when you give yourself an opportunity, you have to really be of that opportunity.
Exactly.
You can't sit there and say, oh,
like,
I want to do.
You going to be a boss or what?
Yeah, you going to do that or not. So even with my bottle drinks, it takes me about 4 days to make, you know what I'm saying, from fruit to bottle and stuff like that. But like, I'm knowing that I'm gonna have to make
gift, y'all.
I'm knowing I have to make like 200, 300 bottles of these, so I can't just sit there and wait until Friday to ship them. I know I'm gonna have to start literally Sunday until Thursday. But you just gotta do it, man. Nike, it's funny because we just, Nike has that slogan, just do it, but like, that means just do it. Like, just get up and do it. And I call myself the hood motivator, but I really just try to let people know what they already know. I'm going to remind them what they know. And, like, you knowing that you got to get up and... That's
a whole nother topic, y'all.
You just
got to... hood motivator. Yeah. That's a great T-shirt. But, look, it goes through so many virtues and so many ways, and so many paths just go off from trying to help the hood, y'all. But everybody who knows, they know what they want to do, and it takes everybody to fucking help the hood, to help our people. You know what I'm saying? To help where we came from, and where we're at, where we're going, the areas that we're in, where it's getting business. Like, we have to let our people know, like, if we can only circulate our own economy, if we can only circulate our own businesses, like, if only they could see it to believe it. Like, some people don't have that vision to see it. You know what I'm saying? And it takes people like us to really go out there and make our sacrifices and be around out the hood, not helping our people, not helping our families, you know what I'm saying, in order to come back and help, because that's what it takes. It's just the mentality. Like, there's no way we sit in the hood and make things happen, make things pop, make things grow in that type of environment. It's really hard. It's really frustrating. Everybody goes through it. Who knows? If you know, you know. But I had to grow up and really be like, man, no matter how supportive, no matter how, you know, I try to help everybody who I grew up with, it's like, I can't. And it sucks. Like, if you're around the right people who are in your support system, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to feel like you're extending yourself, you know what I'm saying? Or that you're giving up this for that, which some people will make you feel like, where it's like, man, I'm wasting my time right now and I know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't even be here. I feel bad. I'm doing my good will's work, but I got to get back to work. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we all go through that. Everybody keep that in common. You know what I'm saying? That we're all out here pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? We're pushing through life. And I know so many people on here on my live, like, I've heard y'all's conversations all the time, like, pushing through. What do I do to get these distractions out my way? What do I do if my neighbor is going through this? Baby, there's 101,000 million people that have neighbors that are going through stuff. We have to worry about what we can do for a whole neighborhood, what we can do for a whole community. And it it don't take having it. All it takes is having the right mindset and the right people in your corner. You know what I'm saying? Right. So having those two things pinned, like, keep that important. All right, so
what's up?
Let's talk about these drinks, y'all. While we on live, let me get live real quick.
Let's get into what they say, the meat and potatoes.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking of having, like, let's see, a gathering, a meeting, kind of like a business conference, you know, but let's have fun, you know what I'm saying? Sure. And let's have some wild ideas, you know what I'm saying? Let's get loose, because some people got to get loose in order to come up with some stuff.
Of course. And that's why I come in.
So let's get that addy of where you going to be, what day, what's the address, what time. That way I can get at least 1 to 10 people to pull up and, let's have Mo Life and Drinks on a fucking boomerang, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can see it in the future. It's coming up. So what's your day? Because we're going to make that sacrifice to come to you, honey.
I appreciate you, man. So I pretty much, my schedule at the Drunken Corner is pretty much open, man. Shout out to Angela, Ken, Trail, T.
We coming, y'all. We coming. You
know what I'm saying? J-Mo, the whole bartending staff, man. Shout out all of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all and y'all hard work. I'm mostly definitely going to be there Thursday and Sundays for sure.
Those are great days.
Yeah, Thursdays and Sundays for sure. We have happy hour from 3:30 to 7 p.m. on Thursday and Friday. All day brunch on Sunday, from 10 to 7. But if you want to pull up on me, you know what I'm talking about, and have a nice little vibe and stuff like that, and see me in action. Bring the church
family down
there.
Come
through, yeah. You know.
I feel like everything he has, man, is always for the people. He is definitely my top 5 people persons. Probably top 3.
Thank you.
But I love this man so much. I'm here all the way, 100%. He's here all the way. He's always supporting me. Yeah, and sure. I hope you guys support him as well.
Like him in my DM, MOE on Instagram, MOELIFE, the letter N, drinks. It's going to be Mo Life and Drinks.
Yes.
I treat my Instagram like a website. People laugh at that, but it's really like a live portfolio of what I'm doing right then and there.
This man right here is so creative. Y'all look at his website. Y'all going to be like, what? Y'all not even going to expect it. Yeah. Like, it's going to hit you like this drink.
I appreciate
You're like,
you,
bam.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh, real quick. Shout out to Black Card Steve. He's a producer here in Houston. We got some stuff coming up. Hopefully within the next month or so, and I'm dropping a whole in dedication of him, what he got going on, and putting the collab together. I'm dropping a whole new flavor. I have the strawberry Henny margarita. I have a peach Henny margarita. Let's see what else I got. And I got a mango Henny margarita. And then
is this like a summer special flavor?
Yeah, all right. My spring menu finna drop probably like the next couple of weeks with this one
you
collab.
Already ready?
I'm already ready. That's gonna be the LeBron or Kobe of the summertime when I drop it.
I love it. Man, stuff is gonna pop off. Like whether you want it to or not, somebody's gonna see you actually making the action to be somewhere, action to uplift somebody else, and they're gonna fucking fuck with you.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
Like, don't be that person, that weed in the dirt, y'all. Like, we planting apple seeds out here.
Excellence is ours to own. The reason why I feel like it's ours to own is like I can ask somebody, I can coattail on somebody else's success or their excellence, but it won't genuinely be mine. And if you're knowing that you got something to give off or some type of talent that can change something, then go with that. Because that's your excellence. When I mentor kids, I mentor kids, saying girls, boys, teenagers, because I try to get a different insight. But I used to tell them all the time, and I still do.
They're our future, y'all.
Yeah, that's our future. Like when Whitney Houston dropped that song, I believe the kids were our future. At one point, I really thought she was lying because I'm like, these kids are mush brains.
What children is she talking about?
Like, what children? Oh, she ain't never been in Greenspoint. Okay, you know what I'm saying? She ain't never been to Acres Home, so it's cool.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
What children she been around,
you know what I'm saying?
Whitney,
Whitney, you tripping.
Like
but
Whitney.
I honestly would tell them, like, just because you of an environment doesn't necessarily mean you have to be a product of that environment. And because the opportunity is not really given, you have to figure out the opportunity within you. So if you feel different, that's because there's a difference inside of you. You got to honor that.
Yes.
And when you start honoring whatever that difference is, that's the difference that's going to help you change your life.
Yes.
And you have to go with that.
Yes.
And with everything, you just got to start. We can't say that you just woke up one day and was like, I'm going to start this podcast. You're like, it was something it was just something that you kept seeing
if y'all only, man, if I could only have my own interview, look, I'm waiting for the right one. But if y'all could only know my journey of where I've been and how I've gotten places, y'all, it's literally been a leap of faith. Even if, I wasn't sure of who I should be around, somehow that person got me engaged with somebody else that I needed. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I knew as long as I wasn't just around somebody who just was lost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would get a jump start from them who they knew that they couldn't work with because they're just not ready. You know what I'm saying? And now that I'm here talking about it, I'm like, man, let me talk to the right one. Look,
man.
Look, let me get the right man. I'm trying to be the next Oprah. Okay, if not better, honey.
Yeah.
I'm trying to really you get a car and you get a car. I'm really trying to be that black female. And I'm trying to uplift other females that I've been around. You know what I'm saying? It's not just people who are out there already doing it. It's people like, hey, I got the blueprint. I went to these seminars from people already doing it, and now I'm about to build my own fucking team. You know what I'm saying? People who I know have a dream and they have talent. So many people have talent and so many people have passion behind it. It's like, honey, do you want this or not? That's the first thing I'm going to look at. And I don't even have to ask you. I can tell by your body language if you want it or not. And I'm going to either leave it alone. I'm going to push you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you that push, but that's it.
You got it.
You should know what you should gravitate to. You know what I'm saying? So it's there.
I'm gonna tell you something. I try my best to be as open as possible, but I've tried a lot of stuff in life, and I've done a lot. So shoes, front desk supervisor for the Marriott. I was the head baker for Great American Cookie. You know what I'm saying? I sold drugs and everything like that. And one of the things that I can honestly sit here and say that I was the most successful at was the last thing that I named. And it's funny because I built.
If y'all really think about that business now,
right.
I think about it all the time.
Yeah, and I built a whole formula on what it will take for me to do what I need to do without getting in trouble or whatever the case. Movement,
that's
all that.
Smart.
Yeah, it was a whole little plan. I was really in the mindset of an entrepreneur. Where I'm at right now, and you're going to laugh, but the exact same formula that I used in that thing that I just named is the same form I'm using right now, because I have to take certain things out of certain things to make something. And when I make this something,
man, do you hear the look? It's always at the end of my show. It be flying by people's head.
Yeah.
Look, the end of the show is so important, y'all. It's so important. And don't let it fly by your head.
If I take a bottle of liquor, I'm knowing that I can get about 25 to 30, 33 drinks out of that one bottle. If I set that price at $10, I'm won.
Yes.
If I sell that one bottle with $10 drinks, I just won.
And that's the crazy thing is, it can be more than that, y'all.
It really can be more than that.
Like with the shirts, I start at $9.99. That's just the profit minimum.
That's the profit minimum.
But it can go up to 25, 30.
When I was selling clothes and stuff like that, everything has an opportunity to web out to something greater than what you expected. But you always have to put yourself in that position to see that. Yeah. Once you see it, you're going to recognize it. I swear. It's going to be the elephant in the room. You cannot miss it. If you miss it, then you just blind to your success. You don't want it. And
you don't really want it.
You don't want it. You start showing yourself that you don't want something, the only person you blame still is yourself.
Yeah, and it really makes it so much harder on yourself the more you push it away, because day by day, month by month, year by year go by so fast.
This is going to probably be the last thing. Think about it like this. People pay their ticket for you to never mess with them ever again in life, and that is the blessing in the disguise. You just have to You just have to recognize that some people are not made for you, and that's okay. As long as you're made for yourself, that's all that is needed. So just believe in you.
Yes, those shortcomings will happen, y'all, where it's like, it's just supposed to discourage you and get you off track. Ugh. I'm not going to talk about them. Some people might take it offensive, like I'm talking about them. But thank you so much.
Nah, you great,
I am
man.
so grateful for the show and you being a part of it. Like, it's only up from here.
Always, man. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all can hit me on Instagram, Mo Life and Drinks.
Honey, it's out there, honey, okay? So y'all just keep on looking and subscribing to the Tay Goddess Anything. Y'all have his Instagram. Y'all know where you can find this interview podcast on the Tay Goddess Show. Check me out, subscribe on YouTube. And y'all just, look forward to more. That's all I can say.
I gotta do this one time right now.
Okay.
It's infamous. Hey man, it's your boy Jay Sleep, unofficial hustle gang, measurements of excellence, a black bartender experience. Checking in with my girl Tay Goddess. You know what I'm saying? We got one of the hottest podcasts in the city. Everything up and coming. Everything is here to stay and be permanent.
Amen. We going up.
Appreciate it.
All right, peace and blessing, y'all.
My intention is as real as the real.